Hi, my name is Dennis. I work in product at Kendo. And I wanted to introduce you to an extremely powerful thing. It's really, really cool that we've built within Kendo. And we really built it because we noticed that, a lot of people are really new to AI and they don't necessarily know how to prompt AI. So we built this auto-generate prompt feature. So you'll see here, all I'm doing is I'm just in natural language telling Kendo what I want an agent to do, right? So basically what I'm doing here, I'm acting as if I'm an HR professional and, I want to have a crucial conversation with an employee. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But what's really interesting, I hope you just saw that, is I just told the AI, in a couple of sentences what I wanted it to do, and it actually built an agent with proper prompts that tells the AI exactly what the AI should do, just based on a couple of sentences that I typed in, and it created multiple steps. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to run it so you can see what's going on. I'm just going to say make up, hey, John is arguing with his colleagues too much, and I need to have a conversation. So the way this was set up, and it's doing exactly what I asked it to do, is like, hey, remind me about what a crucial conversation is. And crucial conversations is a very famous framework that a lot of organizations use to help handle difficult discussions. So it's giving me the reminder. It's showing me what to look out for. It's talking about what the actual framework is of a crucial conversation. And what's really kind of cool here is, it talks to, and I'll get to this in a little bit in a little moment, but it's actually giving the whoever's running this agent, it's going to give some possible responses that the employee might have in the moment, and giving the whoever it is who's having the conversation some possible ways to answer those responses within the framework. Now, let's just say that AI models are different models are good at different things, and different models know different things. So even though this agent's already been created, I'm just showing you here that if I wanted to, I could go back and edit anything within this agent, to make it more specific. I could ask it to do other things, additional things. I could ask it to do less things. But in this particular case, I'm just changing the actual model that I use because, for whatever reason, I feel like GPT-4o might give me more information about a crucial conversation that's more adequate for my particular organization. So I'm just going to show this to you. I'm going to type the exact same prompt in, and you're going to see the exact same thing happen. But because we're using a different model, you're going to see that the responses are slightly different. So you can actually really think about the power of this. When I saw this for the first time, I was thinking to myself, oh, wow, this really solves the just-in-time training problem that almost all organizations have. Meaning, if I'm a manager and my company gave me crucial conversations training like back in February, but now I have to have a conversation using that framework, and it's 6 months later. Chances are I have forgotten about that. And I remember that I had the training, but I've got to have this conversation in about 10, 20 minutes. Well, what the HR team can do, or any other team, but in this particular case, the HR team can build this agent, and then they can tweak it and make it perfect. And then they can share it with the entire workforce so that when any employee needs to do something, that all they have to do is run the agent, and it perfectly reminds them of their training. All right. Thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful.